Most of you watching this are probably like me, and you want to be able to get this boss path in the Season 1 XP reward path as soon as possible, because just look at these cards. 99, 99, 99, 99, 99. You're going to want to get these cards. So, how are you going to get these cards fast as possible? The only way you can do it is by gameplay XP. There's no collections, there's no conquest. So, are you just going to grind the game over and over again? No, you're not. I have the best XP method in this video that will get you this boss pack as fast as possible by basically doing absolutely nothing. You will be like mindlessly. You can be watching Netflix doing this method, you can be watching YouTube doing method, you can watch more United Gaming videos while doing this method. And it is free and it's so easy. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you how. But if you enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe. It's free and totally helps me out a ton. So I greatly appreciate it. Anyway, let's just get into it. So first thing we're going to do is we gotta leave Diamond Dynasty. It is not in Diamond Dynasty. But before we get too far into it, you are going to need 2 controllers for this method. So if you don't have 2 controllers on your console, you're going to need 2 of them for this method. So basically, get another controller, or there's other methods that you can do. But this is going to be a 2-player type of method. And the first thing you're going to do is you don't need to download any rosters or anything, which makes this quite simple. Basically, you need to go in exhibition mode, and you need to have 2 controllers. One of them has to be on. You want to have your player 1 as the away team and your player 2 as the home team. Basically, you just want to select all the uniforms. Who really cares? What does not matter what park or anything. Pick whatever starter you want. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is when we get into gameplay. That is the only thing that is going to matter. And you're really only going to need your second controller for this. So, in the second controller, I have a little bit of 2 things here going on here. So, hold up. We're just going to skip. We're going to take a pause real quick. So, we're going to not, before we get too far, we're going to basically explain what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be intentionally walking as many batters as I can to score runs. Because you get XP by just intentionally walking. So, if my player 1 is set as the batting team, they're going to get runs by me just intentionally walking them over and over again. And the rubber band, as you can see, I got a rubber band and a controller. And the most efficient way to do this is, it's kind of tough to explain, kind of tough to do, and it's going to be weird, so I'm going to have to pause real quick. And you gotta want to wrap the rubber band all the way around your controller to where it's holding down your L1 stick if you're on PlayStation. I'm not sure what stick it is on, but whatever the button you need to hold down to get an intentional walk, that is the button you want your rubber band to be on. I don't know how well you can see that. Basically, you want this to be down. You want to be wrapped all the way around your controller and stick. There we go. So we're going to wrap it all the way around your controller, holding down that L1 stick. As you can see right there, that L1 stick is being held down. And basically, you wrap it around your controller so it stays firm. Then you can just place that controller down. And now all you have to do is hit 2 buttons. All you have to do is hit circle X. Circle X, circle X. I think it's probably going to be BA on the Xbox. Circle X are the only 2 buttons you need to do. I'm literally closing my eyes and I'm walking batters and I'm getting runs. Now, I'm not, you just need to get runs, keep intentionally walking, hit X, speed through, and there are a ton of ways you can make this more efficient and get more XP, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Once we just keep walking, and it takes about 1 minute to get 10 runs. So, and that's including loading the bases. So it takes 1 minute to load the bases and then get 10 more runs. So basically, it'll be more efficient as it goes on, and I'll explain what the numbers are, and we'll run through all that. Trust me, I will explain everything. So we're going to get up to 10 runs, and then I'm going to talk about some of my settings and some of the ways I'm basically doing this as fast as possible. That way I can get the most XP as possible, and I'm basically doing nothing. I'm literally just walking batters. And if you're a longtime veteran of the game, you've probably seen this method. It was very, very good in MLB The Show 2020 or 21. But they removed it, and it's kind of back now. It's still a pretty viable method. So, we're going to pause real quick, and we're going to take a look at our settings. So, we're going to want to go into settings. We want to go into gameplay. You want your difficulties to be on Legend. You get more XP for getting runs on Legend than you would playing on Rookie. So, you definitely want all your difficulties just to be on Legend, just to be safe. And it really does not matter anything else for these settings. But if you want to go as fast as possible, you want to go down the presentation. You want presentation mode to be on fast play. You want batter lockup to be off. You want all this stuff to be as low as possible. You want not batter pitcher only. I don't even know what this really means. You want that to be rarely. You just kind of want everything to be sped up in sort of a quick way. Now, I just got 10 runs from intentional walks. Basically, I did nothing, and we're going to leave the game now, and I'm going to get XP from doing that. And that is not the fastest I can do it. I can obviously do that much more faster. Boom, 208 XP. Right there, right then, 280 XP, done. And I just intentionally walked. Now you're thinking to yourself, 280 XP, that is barely anything. And I agree with you, that is not much of anything. But if we do some math here, and that takes about 1 minute. That takes about 1 minute to get 280 XP. Let's do some quick math right here. 208, and there's 60 minutes an hour. That's gonna be, it's gonna add up over time. Trust me, it is going to add up over time, and you are going to get XP from basically doing nothing. And this is like, if I don't know if there's a run limit, but basically what you're going to do is it's just gonna keep adding up, keep adding up, keep adding up, keep adding up. You're gonna get about 20,000 XP per hour by doing this. And it is by far the best XP method. I can watch Netflix, I can do whatever I want, and I don't even have to do anything. It doesn't matter what teams you select, you can be whatever teams you want. I have the L1 stick still holding down, so that's why it looks like the game's spazzing out. But basically, I can do this as much as I want. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sort of run limit. I don't know what it is. I have not experimented to get that far to actually find out what the run limit is. I'm going to say, if you want to be safe, about 150 runs and then quit. But that is just my experience. So, from timing this, so we're just going to start a quick timer. We're just going to start a quick timer and basically start intentionally walking. And I'm just going to start the timer once I get the bases loaded. And I don't know how well you guys will be able to see the timer because I don't have it set up, but hold up, let me just set up a timer real quick. Yeah, so basically I messed up on the timer on the first attempt, so we'll just go to 12 runs and you'll get it. So 3, 2, 1, start. Now the timer's actually going. Now the intentional walks will actually start working. So we're just gonna see how fast we can get 10 runs, and it's just gonna be quick. You don't do anything, you just hit 2 buttons. I'm just hitting circle and then I'm hitting X. It's simple as heck. I can walk out of the room and do it. One thing is a little bit of a trick. If you have PCI outer on, when the outer PCI appears, that is when you can actually start the intentional walk. You can't do it the exact second, but you can basically do it as soon as that outer PCI appears. So just boom, boom, spam buttons, spam buttons, spam buttons. I could be sitting here watching Netflix, just hitting buttons, doing nothing, and I would be getting XP in MLB The Show, working towards that boss program. As we only need 2 more runs here, and we're still even at a minute left, and I basically just got a ton of XP. I'm getting XP from doing literally nothing. Watching YouTube, watching Netflix, doing nothing, getting XP, and this is a huge method. And boom, I got over the limit in under a minute. Still, I timed that quite perfectly. But basically, this is the best XP method you're going to want me doing. If you are lazy like me and you don't want to put actual effort in, this is the XP method you can do. There are a bunch of other XP methods that require effort, but this one is the most efficient. It is the laziest, and you get tons of XP from doing it as well. So I highly recommend doing this method. If you have not even taken a look at it, right, I would suggest doing it. Is the best XP method there that is available. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button and subscribe. Troops me on a ton. Make sure you have legend difficulty on. You have 2 controllers. You got your rubber band set up. You got your presentations on quick mode, and that's basically going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. It really helps me out, and it's completely free. And go get those boss packs. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, fellas.